So you go from here now where? You will
Go
play?
back to Tehran, Iran.
Okay.
Play against Kazakhstan.
Okay. Oh, you do have another game.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Monday. What time you guys start?
Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute you go. Huh?
You want to start? Problem for me. So I'll be the one asking questions if there's no one here. Better. Hello? No?
Yeah, let's start.
The microphone is working?
Welcome.
Is it working? I'd like to welcome you to the first press conference of the day. Group D, the final score is Iran 77, Qatar 75. Very exciting game that went down to the last second of the game. With us, we have two of the principals in the game for Iraq. We have Coach Moran. We have Hamid El Haddadi, ex-NBA player of the Memphis Grizzlies, and now outstanding player for the Islamic of Iran, Republic of Iran national team. Welcome. First question is to the coach. Give me your thoughts about today's game.
Yeah, it was a quality game. Both teams played well, and I think our players did their best. But we have some problems. As according to the stats, we missed a lot of free throw and a missed shot, a 3-point missed shot. And we have a good team. We have a good shooter. And I think the games sometimes changed, and the result in those times, it was up for the Qatar national teams. But I think my players focus on the games in the last minutes, and they try to put the pressure on the opponents, and they got the game and they got the result.
Haddadi, your thoughts about today's game?
I want to say it was a tough game for us. We got lucky to come back in the game. And we keep fighting, but they keep making shots in the first quarter and second quarter, and in third quarter we come back in the games. But on fourth quarter we lost the focus and they got a lead. But thanks to bench to come in the games and fight for us, and they get the games and we win the games. But like coach say, we're missing a lot of free throws, especially me. 9 for 19 is a low percentage. So, but for next game we try to focus in the beginning in the game, and I hope it's never happen. Just we thought it's easy games and they almost beat us. So, and I want to say congrats to Qatar team too. They're fighting all games.
Coach, you had 29 points at halftime. What was going through your mind, and what did you tell your team in order that they come out and score 27 points in the third quarter?
We have very good players, and they expected themselves too much. When they sometimes maybe I think in the first half we give up our self-confidence, and after that, just during the halftime, I spoke with them because I have a very good and great players. I have experienced players. They can work on themselves. They can change the game. They can change their minds. I think in the second half they did their best, as you see. But the opponents, they have a very good players, also good staff, and the good players and the experienced players, and they could control the games at the end of the third quarter. And in first quarter, you know, a little pressure, a little change, you know, I think brought for us the winning. And I congratulate to the Qatar national team also.
You got it, 17.6 seconds left. You have the ball the last possession. What was going through your mind this last 17 seconds?
You know, coach like set offense for me, so they put this across the screen and I catch a ball in post ups. But you know, like he said, like in the last second, take a shot, and you know, like the Benham number 10, he take a shot, and we have like opportunity to grab the offensive rebound, and Miss Arsalan, he grabbed the like put back dunk. So I think he did a great job. You know, like he's an amazing player. He don't have like he don't score a lot, but he do rebounds and block shots, and like he do everything in the court.
Okay, I'd like to open the questioning up to the local press. Gentlemen, you can ask questions to either Coach Moran or to Mr. Al-Hadid.
No question? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, man. Thank you. See you guys again. You guys can ask questions. You don't want to ask questions? Okay. I can ask them 1 million questions and you can write, no problem. You want me to do that? I can make them talk.
We need to trust this with Coach of Qatar. You know, our readers would like to know what.
Okay.
This is the law. Proximity.
Well.
We are more interested in the Coach of Qatar.
If you have a unique translator for this? Oh, Louis? Okay, so thank you. You need another chair?
انت ليه قلت مفيش ترجمه عربي؟
ما في
هو عادة ما في مترجم، هو ما في
لازم هو ممكن يساعدنا ليه ما خليتوش يساعدنا؟
لا هو انا اصلا اسمح لي سيدي كريم، هو اصلا ما في ترجمه مثل ما تفضل الاستاذ انها هي اصلا المفروض الكلاس كونفرنس تكون باللغه الانجليزيه.
انا وصلتك ما بس
FIBA is all English FIBA.
شكرا. وانا قاعد اساعدكم بس ما ادري ليش نومه، هو ما ادري هو لازم مش كلاس كونفرنس.
We'll start the second half of our press conference with the national team coach, Mr. Tim Lewis, for Qatar, and he has Mr. Mohammed Hassan Mohammed as the player for Qatar. I'll start out by just asking Coach Lewis, what are your thoughts at the end of the game?
I thought we did a really good job. I mean, we competed for 40 minutes. We had the game in the balance. We were up 9, something like that, with about 3 or 4 to go. You know, we gave up a silly unsportsmanlike change of possession, 5-point turnaround, and it kind of took the wind out of us. So, but that shouldn't take away from you know, how we competed. I thought we did a really good job defensively. We held them at 22% from 3-point line. you know, obviously they out-rebounded us by 20, which hurts. But even with that, you know, we're still in a game. You know, last possession, to the chance to tie it or win it.
Nizo, your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts on this game is we did compete, we did play hard, we were closer to win. Like, we just lost in the last couple of seconds. Until the last second, we had a chance to win this game. What's done is done. Right now, we have to think about Iraq game, and congratulations for Iran, and just wish all the best for my team up in the next game. That's all.
Are there any questions from the press?
My question is for the coach. How much did really the team benefit from this match to prepare for the very important match against Iraq Monday?
I mean, every game is important. Everybody keeps putting a lot of pressure on the players by talking about how important the Iraq game was. This is just as important as the Iraq game. And for us to come out and compete today at a high level against, you know, a good team, a very good team, I think puts us in a great situation for Monday. So you know, I think being able to do what we did today, compete, really get out and challenge a top team in Asia, you know, it gives the players confidence, and you know, it will allow them to really feel positive going into the game on Monday.
So basically, the last 5 minutes of the game, you had the lead by 12 points, and he just wanted to understand how that was turn of events. You know, like how did that happen? How did you guys, you know, like unfortunately?
Well, I mean, I think we've alluded to it already. I think, you know, a big factor there was we gave up, you know, a 5-point, maybe even a 7-point turnaround. I can't remember what happened to possession for 4, but you know, there was a foul, unsportsmanlike. That's 5-point turnaround right there, and then the possession before that I can't remember. But you know, those kind of mental mistakes, breakdowns at this level are going to punish you, and I think that affected us. We lost our focus a little defensively for a little bit, and we never really got back from that. I mean, don't forget these. You know, this team here in Iran, they've competed at the, you know, they competed in first place last summer with Australia. You know, they've been perennially a top team here, and these guys they've been in these games time and time again, and we haven't been in those. We need to play more games. We need to get more games in preparation, and you know, that will allow our players to put our players in the situations that we face today.
كان في خطأ فاول على محمد يوسف، هل اعتقد ان هو ده كان محور خساره الفريق؟ الحاجه الثانيه ان واحد زي خالد سليمان المفروض ان هو طول المباراه ما حدش ورا بونت، ايه تفسيرك لكده؟
Like one of the questions that he has is that he is, like, how do I say that? He was a little confused that such a player, such Suleiman, he, you know, like did not really like score anything. And that was a little bit, you know, like odd to see that kind of player.
I mean, Khalid had a lot of makeable shots. I mean, he had a lot of open shots today. I mean, he shot. What did he shoot? You know, he was 0 of 7, 0 of 5, and they were all shots that he's capable of making. You see him make day in, day out. He made in the last game when we played Iraq. It was one of those days. You know, he just, for whatever it was, he couldn't buy a basket.
Coach, do you think you need to play better transition defense because once they get an offensive rebound, they run fast and you're through, and the next thing it's in the net.
I mean, I thought we were.
Need to get better.
I thought we were pretty good. They scored 6 points in transition tonight, and that's where they win games. So, you know, we can always improve in all areas, but you know, Iraq lives off of missed shots, easy break, easy fast break stuff, and I thought we did a really good job tonight. The players did a really good job in terms of getting back below the ball and preventing them from getting easy baskets in transition. So, I mean, like I said, we can always improve, but I'm not taking that away from my players tonight. They did a great job.
What do you think they need to do better going into the game against Iran?
I mean, you know, for us, it's just managing situations, runs in games. You know, we can't have situations like we had tonight that cost us a game down the stretch. But you know, we'll build. We'll go away. We'll work on things. You know, like we say, you know, how struggled a little tonight, which is unusual. But let's not forget that guy played I don't know how many games in the league, and then he went to GCC conference, and then he came straight back to us, and he hasn't had a break. I mean, those are some pretty tired legs, and you know, it maybe it caught up with him today a little bit, but. These guys will get a little bit of rest. We've got to get back to practice tomorrow, and we just got to relook it. We'll come watch the game tonight, and then we'll re-establish a game plan for Iraq.
توقعت السيناريو بتاع المباراة ده ان تبقى المباراة قريبة وانتوا تتقدموا على منتخب كبير زي منتخب ايران، وليه انتوا ما استثمرتوش يمكن الثواني الأخيرة من المباراة؟ هل حسيتوا ان صعب ان انتوا تكسبوا رغم التأهل الكبير في المباراة؟ يعني تبدوا كذا فترة 13 نقطة و10 نقاط و11 نقطة.
Yeah, but say, just ask us. Just tell us in English.
Well, basically, he's just asking him is that what do you think? Like, how did you? What were your thoughts? You know, like that you guys. Unfortunately, that you guys lost, you know, like to the last seconds, even though you had a big, you know, like a big advantage. You had the lead almost the game.
All right. You want me to answer in Arabic or English?
It's up to you.
Okay.
It should be in English according to
should be okay.
Okay. Yeah, correct.
All right. To me as a player, like I thought that we were gonna win this game. Okay. There's no question. As coach mentioned that that the unsportsmanlike foul that was like the turn that like because we missed a free throw and they made both free throws and a three. That's 5 points. Got them back in the rhythm of the game. We play every game to win. We play every game to win. Of course, Iran is a very competitive team and is one of the best teams in Asia. But we came to play and to compete and to win. That's all.
Coach, perhaps we detect that always we have some problems in the third quarter of every match. Can you explain that?
I mean, we started, maybe the first couple of possessions we started slow, but I thought we were pretty good. We got it to, tied game, 56-56 at the quarter break, I think it was it? Yeah, 56-56 at the quarter break. I mean, teams, you know, basketball's a game of runs. It's going to be up and down. You know, and that was just a momentary lapse for us. I don't necessarily think it happens every game, but we weathered it. We got back. We tied the game, and you know, we were, like I say, we were right there till 0.9 of the seconds of the game left. I actually thought there was probably more time on the clock, but there was a little confusion about all that stuff at the end of the game.
Are there any more questions? Coach Lewis?
Any more questions?
Bezo? We appreciate you guys coming and sharing your thoughts with us.
I'm sorry, one last question.
One last question? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Do you guys still have a chance, as for the next game versus Iran? You know, like, what are your thoughts about the next game?
We beat Iraq and we go through to the next round. Pretty simple.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
appreciate your professionalism. Thank you.
That concludes the press conference of the second game. Again, final score, Iran 77, Qatar 75.